Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Baltimore Orioles.
All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Albert Suarez.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a #1 or #2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Good job to fight that one off. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. Duran stands at second with no outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Alex Bregman. And he deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Man on second, 2 down. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the mound in this one, Richard Fitz. What do we have on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That's a strike. It's 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. 2 down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, that's a frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boone?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Second inning here, no score. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck back there. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to center. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. Here's a 2-1. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first, and that'll do it. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Connor Wong. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Westberg in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Jorge Mateo now. 1-1 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 out, base is empty. Out to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. That one ripped. Duran makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 1-0. Start of the fourth, and now the DH, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor
So,
Story.
man aboard. Here's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
First and second. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. All muscle to center field. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And a 2-1 on the way. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bird.
Ryan Mountcastle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Red Sox by 2. Into center and a base hit. Around second is Rutschman. The throw to third. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens, and every couple of years somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Popped up. Casas. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Out to short. Story to first, and that is that. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Suarez lines and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And that is out of play. Now a screamer into the outfield. Cowser snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. That clips the zone, and the count is filled up. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. That's to third. Knocks it down. No throw, and he's out at first.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ripped on a line. Rafaela brings it in, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. At the plate, Colton Cowser. Man at first, one away. That one misses. Ball 2. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weiser appears to be getting loose. Bernardino getting cranked up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Caught him looking for the K.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tristan Casas. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's downstairs and outside. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
runner in scoring position, no outs. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Right through there for a strike. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike three, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now it's the second baseman. Line drive, base hit. And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And no one can get there. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
First and second, one out. Wong getting ready to hit. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Coming out for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The other way. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tied at 4. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Westberg on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now tied 4-4. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weisser. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. One down, base is empty. That's too low, and it's 2-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 2-1. Just missed. In the air, right field. Abreu has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that quickly, 2 away.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Wong on to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And we're back. And here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 5-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Here's Alex Bregman. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And he gets Bregman. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Trevor Story. Line drive. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Liam Hendricks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jordan
Westburg now at the plate. Off the mark there. 3-1 now. Jackson Holiday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side, and that one handled. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the O's 4. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 28.
Number 28.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cionel Perez will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to first. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. No pitch signaled now, and a balk is being called. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Off-balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Rafael Devers up to hit. That's a base hit. And now two aboard. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tristan Casas waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out swinging. On to O'Hearn. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the O's 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Slayton. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Jorge Mateo. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Bernardino also getting ready. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Rafaela hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it hits the fence. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. In the air, center field, Rafaela. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's towards center. Rafaela right there to make the grab. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here in Baltimore. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Pitching
New pitcher on here, Ryan Baker.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next,
Trevor Story will hit next. And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Squirted out into left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. O'Neill pulls it down, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
The Orioles, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
He's 2 outs away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's got a chance. It has the distance, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Orioles an out away. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And what a play! Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.